Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we have a John Doe. He's a Hispanic male. His body was found October 13th, 2018 in Las Vegas, Nevada. It doesn't give the estimated age range, and I don't know if they don't know it or they just, because it seems like they just leave it blank and they don't fill it out like some of the other states do. So I would imagine that they probably have an estimated age range. 6'2", 278 pounds measured. They didn't include an estimated year of death or an estimated PMI either. And I just think they're just not putting that there. The victim was found deceased in the driver's seat of a black Lexus sedan with Arizona license plates. It doesn't give the license plate number. Clark County. Recognizable face. A recognizable face means that he probably died, within a short time frame. So it seems to me like they would have an estimated year of death and an estimated PMI and probably an estimated age range, but they're just leaving it out. And the clothing, I bet they left it out too. Oh no, they put that on there. Black Guess shirt, black shorts. They didn't put any sizes on it. They don't mention any shoes, if he had shoes on or what size his shoes was. In most states put that. They put the information of the clothing they were wearing with the sizes, but I'm surprised they put anything there. Black hair, brown, short, straight hair, brown eyes, black beard, and mustache. And so I would think that he was from Arizona, right? But I'm not sure because they have had a lot of vehicles listed that were stolen in Mexico. Plus, when I lived in Wyoming, I found out that someone that I knew was actually driving a black Lexus. Is that just coincidence? This was like years before 2018, though. 10, 12 years. They were driving a black Lexus to Las Vegas and taking someone with them that was a Hispanic male from Wyoming. And they were stealing cars and they were selling them. And I think they were doing something with the serial numbers, but he ended up selling one to a police officer. I don't know if he knew what he was doing or if he just didn't want it back out of it, but he sold one to a police officer, and I thought he went to jail, but I don't know because I moved away, I was like out of there. But yeah, so I read this and I was like, and I don't remember the name of the male that went with him, but it was somebody else that had told me about it. And they knew about it before, but they never mentioned it. So I saw this, I was like, wow. Because he was driving a black Lexus from Wyoming. He actually bought the Lexus he said at an auction in Las Vegas. But then he was driving back and forth from Wyoming to Nevada, and Las Vegas, actually, and they were stealing vehicles. So I saw this and I was like, wow, I wonder if it could be, because I thought he went to jail, but I have no idea. I didn't check. And I don't know about the man that was working with him, if he went to jail, because it wasn't somebody that I was close to, but yeah. Anyway, it was someone I had business dealings with, one of them, but I was shocked to find out that they would do something like that. And then I'm reading this going, whoa, that's crazy. Because you don't know. And then I tried to Google search, stolen black Lexus 2019 Arizona, and I couldn't find anything. Because it doesn't mention if it was returned to the owner, if it was stolen, if they rented it, or anything like that. So, but I didn't, nothing came up, but it did mention that there's a lot of vehicles stolen from Mexico and sold, so I don't know. And so I don't know if he was from Arizona or if he, used somebody else's license plate or not. And then, so I went to look for some missing people that were tall around that time. This man wasn't reported missing until October 18th, 2018. Because after I searched to the before, there's this man here, and he was 31 years old. He went missing from Texas, 6'2" to 6'3", 255 to 265. Seems like it's a long ways away from there. I don't know if that date's exact, then it's not, no way it could be him. Last seen between Marfa and Alpine, close to a highway near big white warehouses. Short black hair, sparse beard and mustache, brown eyes. It's got some mentions of what he was wearing and things like that. Had 2 pair of blue jeans, 1 pair of military green colored shorts, 3 t-shirts, 2 pairs of boxers, 2 pairs of socks, brown work boots, size 30, MX. So, and then we have Henry Morales, 15 years old, was missing from Los Angeles, and I don't think it would be him. And he's about 6 foot tall, and you can pause that and read it. This is crazy, because here it is. Okay, now pay it. This one, this young man is 15 years old, September 12th, 2019, Los Angeles, California, 15 years old, about 6 foot tall. His mother picked him up from school. She dropped him off at home about 15:30, which is about 3:30 in the afternoon. She told him to stay home, and when she returned at 1600 hours, a half an hour later, she noticed he was missing. Black hair, brown eyes, black jacket, gray shirt, blue jeans. He's just gone, never been seen since. And September 2nd, 2018, 10 days before this in Los Angeles County, another 15-year-old male who was 6 foot tall, and 190 pounds, this one was, it says. Jeffrey Mondragon was last seen September 2nd, 2019, at his home in Los Angeles. Poof, he's gone. Nobody knows where. Black hair, brown eyes. 10 days before the other one. I don't wonder if they lived near each other or went to the same school or anything. They're both 15 years old, and one went missing September 2nd, and 10 days later the other one went missing. Granted, you know, it's a populated city, so that's, you know, but I wondered, since they're both from the same city, they're both from LA, even though it's a big city, you would imagine what a small world it is, and they went missing 10 days apart. I wonder if they went, I was wondering, well, yeah, there was school in September. I was wondering if they attended the same school. And then there's this man, Jesse Conger, and he's not Hispanic, but August 14, 2018, he went missing from Scottsdale, Arizona. He came up in the Heights. Because when I couldn't find anybody Hispanic, I just tried to find somebody that tall. 37 years old, and I thought this one was interesting too. Because, and this can't be him because he has blue eyes, I believe. Brown hair, blue eyes, yeah. But he left his residence in Scottsdale that he had been staying at for about 2 weeks. He left with his known 2015 silver Toyota Camry 4D SD bearing Nevada license plate 696G03, possibly a handgun, and keys to the residence, and he's never been seen since. And then it talks about his tattoos. And he had a 2015 Toyota Camry sedan, gray in color, Nevada license plates. And I just wondered if he went missing. You know, you always wonder, did something happen with the vehicle? Did him and the vehicle end up in the water? You know, did he pick up a hitchhiker and something happened? You know, what happened to him? Where was he going? Right? Anyway, so we still have this John Doe, October 13, 2019, Las Vegas, Nevada. If you have any idea who this might be, there's a phone number, 702-455-3210. Again, that's 702-455-3210. The agency case number is 19-5146. Please contact them and let them know if you have any idea who this might be. If you have any information about them at all. They probably have photos of him because it says recognizable face, I would imagine. And if you have any information about what happened to this man who went missing from Texas in 2019, and these two young men, they don't, either one of them, there's no photo for either one of them. You think they'd have a school photo or something. Who went missing from Los Angeles, California, 15 years old, one September 2nd, and the other one 10 days later. September 12th. Any information at all, please contact the authorities and let them know. You could probably call them or email them. You could email them and CC a few people if you want to. You could write them a letter if you want to remain anonymous. If you feel like the information is hearsay, it's not like they're going to have you testify in court. You're just giving them information to help them solve the case. So if you have any information at all, please contact them. And this man as well, Jesse Conger, who went missing from Scottsdale, Arizona, August 14th, 2019. Please contact them as well. Don't forget to pray for their loved ones, their families. Feel free to leave comments and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.